Sal, can you talk a little bit about like what Jordan Poyer had to do to get on the field yesterday?
Yeah, he had to drive 15 hours from Buffalo to Kansas City. And John Scott, our great reporter here from Spectrum News, reported it afterwards. Jordan talked to him about it, and I had no idea. I texted John. I said, this is insane. He said, yeah, he told me all about it. And then obviously now you guys know the story. It's been picked up and talked about a lot. But he was cleared to play football, but he wasn't cleared to fly because doctors were afraid apparently about a collapsed lung or something like that could happen because of the air pressure. So the team arranged for him to make sure he got to Kansas City. He drove there. They arranged for his family to get a ride to Kansas City. They all got there in time. And of course, he was part of that defense that held the number one offense in the league to 20 points and sealed it at the end of the game with Taron Johnson's interception.
Milano seems to be a real guy out there. It was fantastic to watch that team. Poyer was just in Indy. I guess he's driving through. I think we'll be talking to him in 42 minutes.
Yep.
We'll be talking to him about 42 minutes from the Sprinter van that he drove, that the Bills got him in there. And it's crazy to think that the football game is safer than flying, but I guess that's because of the pressurization of the cabin there. Don't want the lung to collapse. Is he going to be okay for the long haul? I know we got the bye week coming up. Is there any other injuries that everybody's got their eyes on? Or are we okay coming in?
So let me start with Poyer, okay? I want to tell you guys something. Think about this. This is the guy he wants a new contract. We know that, right? Drew Rosenhaus, his agent, he wants a new contract. I mean, you guys, you've been in the league. How often do you know of a guy who wants a new contract? He's in a situation like this. He's like, I'm not risking myself. I'm putting a lot of money on the line. What does that tell you about Jordan Poyer?
Dog.
His commitment, his dedication to this football team and this franchise to make sure he goes out there and balls with his teammates while he's in this situation where doctors won't even clear him to fly. So any notion of Jordan taking it easy, contract year, nothing like that. He wants the ball. He's going to get paid, whether it's by the Bills or somebody else, but he wants to win a Lombardi trophy in Buffalo, and he wants to stay in Buffalo, and we hope it happens. The Bills had a lot of injuries the last few weeks, guys.
And joining us live from a Sprinter van on his trip back to Buffalo from Kansas City, a man who's a stallion, a man who, if he gets 12 interceptions this season and breaks the all-time NFL safety record for picks, will get $1 million to his foundation, Jordan Poyer.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry my service is a little spotty, but we're here, man. We're here. Got 6 more hours left.
Okay, where are you right now? Are you in Ohio?
No, we're just south of Fort Wayne. I think we got like 30 minutes left to get to Fort Wayne. Like I said, about 6 more hours left, bro.
All right.
It's been a long trip.
All right, we're probably going to lose you. We appreciate you joining us. Let's dive right into it. When did you know you weren't going to be able to fly? Because football is safer than flying for your lungs. What the hell happened here? How did we get here, Jordan?
Right. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I think it's just the air pressure. I have a resolving pneumothorax, and basically, I got air pockets in my lungs. It's healing. I was just listening to the doctors. They told me probably about Monday that I probably wasn't gonna be able to fly. I was a little shocked about it. So we just started planning on the drive. I knew probably about Tuesday or Wednesday I was gonna have to make the trip to drive. And I got my driver here, Joseph. He's a boss, man.
Had baby Joseph.
The whole way. Hey, Joseph's been going crazy. He's famous now online. Everybody's talking about the drive. So got the family in the back sleeping, man. It's just we just turned it into a family trip, you know.
That's awesome. Go ahead, AJ.
Well, how did you feel physically actually in the game? Like, not only did you have to ride 15 hours because of this condition, but then you went and played an unbelievable football game. How'd you feel?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough, man. You know, just you know, you get in such a routine on away games as far as, you know, you get off the plane, you do this, you do that. And so really we left Friday after practice. We drove to Indianapolis, and stayed the night there. It was 7 hours, and then we woke up Saturday morning and then drove to Kansas City. It was another 7 hours. It was just a different kind of routine, man. And, you know, it was really more mentally. I had to prepare myself to play in that game than anything. But you know, I had my boys around me. My boys support me. Everybody was, you know, we was rocking. So it was easy to get ready for the game, man. And you know, it's a lot better when you're driving back with a W. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a victory ride as opposed to a long-ass, pissed off, we just lost again to this damn team ride. Hey, we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. You could have stayed at my house instead.
Yes, sir.
You could have stayed at my house instead of a hotel on Friday if you would have let us know. We're happy it was all successful. Now, you said Nemo, and I saw it tweet. What is it called? And is that like that's going to go away, or is that with you for the rest of your life? What is that?
Yeah, No, it's gonna go away. It's called pneumothorax. Basically it's a lung contusion. So my ribs, it was on the pick I had against Baltimore. I got a cracked rib and then a lung contusion with it, and basically just air pocket builds up in the lung, and it's not safe to fly because of the air pressure. So, once they told me I was green light to be able to play, I didn't ask any questions. I was all for it, man, and like I said, I just couldn't wait to get out here and play this game and be a part of that victory.
Well, it was a hell of a win. It feels like we might lose you here in the next couple of moments. If those Indiana roads or anything like ours.
I apologize, boys.
No, do not apologize to us. We are thankful that you joined us. What was the vibes like after that game? Obviously, vastly different than the last time you two squared off. What was the locker room like? I know it's just another game. It was week 6. But also, let's go. Your quarterback's a dog. The defense held the most powerful offense in the NFL to next to nothing. I mean, how was the vibes after the game, Jordan?
I mean, obviously, anytime you get a victory on the road, that's huge. Against the top team in the NFL, that's huge too, and it just continues to build our momentum, especially going on into the bye week. That's a good football team, and probably game could have gone either way. At the end of the day, we just made one more play than they did. Taron Johnson with a huge kick at the end. Obviously, Josh throwing a beautiful ball to Knox in the back of the end zone. So it was an awesome team victory, man. Everybody was juiced and hyped. I wish I was able to be on the flight with them boys, but like I said, going into a bye week with a win like that, it was huge for our team, and we want to continue that momentum going forward.
Last question before we let you go. Enjoy the rest of this ride, another 6.5 hours or so. Bye week, week 7. This is so early, isn't it? I mean, this is very early. Is that what are your thoughts on it right now?
I think we're kind of used to it right now. I think in the 6 years I've been in Buffalo, we've had one bye week where it was past week 7, which was week 11. I think all the other bye weeks have been week 6 and week 7 right in this time. So I think we're used to it. We're going to get fresh, get healthy coming into this bye, and then our 11-game streak and going into the playoffs. So we're just going to continue, like I said, take one game at a time, man. It was a huge win for us, like I said, going into a bye week, but we got to get healthy, man, and we got Packers coming at home. That'll be a big game. I think it's a night game too, though. That'll be a big game for Bills Mafia.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, getting the Bills after a bye. Real excited for that.
That's all. Ladies and gentlemen, and safe travels, man. We're proud of you, stud.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you having me on, man. I appreciate it for real.
Hey, try to get an interception during the bye week, bub. You get to 12, we'll donate $1 million.
Hey, I know. I got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Poyer.
Yeah, Jordan.